Welcome to the deep dive.
Great to be here.
Today we're getting into a really fascinating timepiece. It's the MeisterSinger 24-hour edition watch.
Yeah, and we've been looking through this article about it, a leisurely approach to time.
Exactly. And what really jumps out, I think, is how this watch, with its single hand and 24-hour dial, it's not just about telling time.
No, not at all. It's sort of pushing back, isn't it? Against, our crazy fast-paced lives, all the information overload.
Right. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? What would it actually feel like for you, listening, to experience time in such a different way?
Well, that's the core of it, really. Meistersinger's whole philosophy, it's built around that single hand.
To encourage a more leisurely view.
Precisely. Less manic, less, minute by minute. It's a deliberate step back from the constant rush.
And gosh, we all feel that rush. My calendar feels like it's blocked in 15-minute slots sometimes.
Huh. Tell me about it.
But what's interesting is this isn't some totally new idea, is it, this whole single hand thing?
Not fundamentally, no. They actually draw inspiration from way back. Think about old tower clocks, early table clocks.
Ah, okay. The really basic ones.
Yeah, they often just had one hand too.
Mm.
Gave you a general sense of the time, not this hyper-focus on the exact minute or second.
Right, and this 24-hour edition takes that concept even further.
It does. Because instead of the hand going around twice a day like a normal watch, it displays all 24 hours right there on the dial.
Yeah.
So that single hand makes just one slow revolution every single day.
Which, when you think about it, actually brings a lot of clarity.
It really does. It completely cuts out the AM/PM confusion. You just see the whole day laid out.
Like military time, sorta?
Exactly like military time. 0700 is clearly morning, 1900 is evening, no ambiguity. You see the entire sweep of the day and, well, the night too.
I can definitely see the appeal of that clarity. But let's be honest, it must take some getting used to.
Oh, for sure.
For someone picking this up for the first time, used to a standard 12-hour watch, what's the main difficulty? Seeing all 24 hours crammed into that familiar circle.
You've hit the nail on the head there. It's a mental shift. Absolutely.
Huh?
Our brains are just so conditioned to read a 12-hour clock face.
Right.
So interpreting that 24-hour scale, especially with just the one hand pointing somewhere in that arc, it feels, well, a bit counterintuitive initially.
You have to consciously think about it more.
Exactly. You move from just glancing and knowing to more of an estimation, an intuitive feel for where you are in the grand scheme of the day. It's less about the exact minute, more about the bigger picture of your day.
That makes a lot of sense. And, that philosophy, that spaciousness and clarity, it seems like it carries through to the physical design, too.
Definitely.
The article mentions the case. It's a 40-millimeter polished stainless steel Pangea case.
Yep. That's a classic MeisterSinger design. Very clean lines, quite simple, really. It's designed to let the dial do the talking, give it room to breathe.
And practical, too, right? Sapphire crystal, you can see the movement through the back.
Exhibition case back, yeah. Held on by 6 screws. You get the engraved edition number there, too. And 50 meters water resistance, which is, decent for everyday wear.
Okay, and the dial itself, you mentioned it before, but what's the visual story there?
The dial is really lovely. It's this striking blue, but it has a sunburst finish.
Okay, what does that mean exactly?
It's that effect where the light catches it and seems to radiate out from the center, like sun rays. Gives it this really nice kind of silky sheen. It changes depending on the light.
So it's beautiful. And how do they make a 24-hour dial readable? That seems like a challenge.
They've been quite clever about it. They use applied gold double digits for the even hours 02, 04, 06, and so on.
Ah, okay. Makes them stand out.
Right. And then smaller white numerals for the odd hours in between. It helps break it up visually, stops it from feeling too cluttered.
So, okay, the whole idea is this unhurried sense of time. How precise does it actually let you be? The article notes something interesting about the markers.
Yeah, the track around the edge. Normally, you'd expect minute markers maybe every 5 minutes.
Right.
But here, they have these fine lines and dots, and they mark out 15-minute increments.
15 minutes. So it's almost actively discouraging you from checking the exact minute?
I think that's exactly the point.
Yeah.
It forces you to let go of that need for hyper-precision.
Huh.
Like the article says, probably not the watch for timing a, crucial military operation.
Yeah, probably not.
But it's perfect for people who just don't need that level of exactness all the time.
So how does that work in practice? Like if you look down at it?
Well, the press photos show an example. The hand might be pointing, say, between the marker for 15.30 and 16.00, closer to the 16.0. So it's around 3:45 in the afternoon, 15.45-ish.
Okay, so it's an approximation.
Exactly. It's about getting a feel for the time block, not the precise second. It's almost like a tool for digital detox in a way,
Yeah.
training your brain to be okay with a roundabout.
I have to admit, my first week, I'd probably be glancing at my phone constantly just to check.
Huh? Yeah, theirs might be an adjustment period. It forces you to rely more on your internal sense of time, maybe.
Interesting. Okay, so what's making that single hand tick along so slowly? What's the engine inside?
Underneath that exhibition caseback, you've got a Sellita SW330 automatic movement.
Okay, a solid Swiss movement.
Very solid. But it's been specially modified by MeisterSinger for this watch.
Right, for the 24-hour rotation of that single hand.
Exactly, that slow sweep. Um, Technically, it's got 25 joules, beats at 28,800 vibrations per hour, which is 4 hertz standard stuff there. But they've apparently tweaked the barrel
Oh,
to give it a pretty impressive power reserve, 56 hours.
that's quite good. Over 2 full days.
Yeah, so it's a robust movement, just
Yeah.
adapted for this more leisurely pace of telling time.
And what about the strap to finish the look?
It comes on a rather nice cognac-colored calfskin strap. It's got that crocodile embossing, gives it a bit of texture.
Uh-huh.
And contrast white stitching, which usually looks quite smart. Ties it all together nicely, complements the dial.
It sounds like a really thoughtfully designed piece overall. Now, you mentioned an edition number. Is
Okay.
this widely available?
No. That's part of its appeal, I suppose. This 24-hour edition is strictly limited. Only 100 pieces are being made worldwide.
Only 100. Okay, so pretty exclusive.
Very. And there was apparently an even more limited version teased earlier, wasn't there? An enamel dial one.
Yes, the article mentioned a 24H enamel edition, just 25 pieces, and that one had compass markings on the dial, apparently.
Right. So this new one, the blue dial version we're discussing, is distinct. No compass markings. Just clean, focused on that 24-hour time display.
Got it. So for someone interested in acquiring one of these 100 pieces, what's the investment we're talking about?
The retail price is listed as EUR 3,190, and that includes tax.
Okay. And the reference number for anyone looking.
It's EDPM 9924H.
Right then. What a fascinating deep dive into the MeisterSinger 24-hour edition. It really feels like more than just a watch.
Absolutely. We've unpacked this idea of a watch that's pushing a whole philosophy, really. A
Yeah.
less frantic way of looking at time.
Yeah, embodied in that unique single-hand 24-hour display and the whole design ethos.
And this is really relevant, I think, for you listening, because it makes you question your own relationship with time, doesn't it?
Totally. In a world that feels obsessed with seconds, with optimization, with constant updates, how does a watch like this, designed for a leisurely approach, make you feel?
Does it resonate? Does it seem
Hmm.
relaxing? Or maybe even a bit stressful initially? It prompts that self-reflection.
It really does. And maybe that leads to the final thought we can leave you with.
Mm-hmm.
In this age where, like we said, every second often feels like it needs to be accounted for, measured, rushed through, what hidden value might we actually find if we deliberately slowed down how we perceive time, even just for a moment?
Right. What does being well-informed about time truly mean? Is it just knowing the exact minute and second? Or could there be a richer, maybe more human understanding waiting for us if we embrace a slightly broader view?
Something definitely worth pondering.